Well done, Home Secretary, on the proposals you're bringing forward. You have my full support in turning over every stone to look into the cases, and I fully, wholeheartedly agree with all the powers you're bringing forward. However, that is half of the story. The Home Secretary rightly talks about the balancing of possibly a criminal maybe walking free, but the actual nature of having riots up and down this country that happened. So will she consider conducting a review on creating a framework about how government talks about these issues so that it's standardised with the media, so that there's no political point scoring across this chamber? Because at the heart of this issue is how the public perceive information was held from them. And if we can stop that, we can do a review into the rioting to make sure there are no further riots, because there weren't riots in October when this information came out. So there's a discrepancy there that needs looking at, and I'd be grateful if she'd take that up.
Home Secretary.
Well, I would sort of point out to him that the violent disorders stopped when people realised they would face consequences for it, and when there was a clear police and criminal justice system response, because there is no excuse for throwing rocks and bricks at the police. There is no excuse for throwing rocks and bricks at the very same police officers who had to deal with the most horrendous attack on those little children in Southport in the first place. And I think it's really important that this inquiry and this focus now needs to be on getting those children the answers, getting the answers for the families, for those children, the answers that they need about what went wrong in this terrible case, and not trying to somehow excuse a bunch of thugs who were throwing rocks and bricks at the police, for whom, frankly, there is no excuse at all.